Hi everyone, Grada here with you, The Miracle, on Thursday night. I hope that I'm on the right channel. Um, anyway, we'll soon find out. So it's good to be with you again tonight. And I want to talk about the saying that goes around in my circles, in the healing circles. When you're a healer, you always know that your disease or your pain is in perfect harmony with your body. And I will explain what that means actually, because that's really the foundation of my work. So I've just finished 2 very intensive days full of clients, and when clients come to me, they have often all kinds of pain and trauma in their body because I like to release trauma from people. So, but the thing is, if I was just to do away with people's pain, and not deal with the trauma or the message that's there, then I know that pain is going to come back. And next time it comes back, it will be even worse than the first time. And so tonight I want to go into this a little bit, because I think this could change your life, and it's a really important message for you to allow that to sink in. So I want to take you through it slowly, step by step. So first of all, you need to consider the notion that you are the cause of everything in your life, that you create everything in your life. And if you want to get better and get a healthy body and create happiness, then it's actually a really good idea to just assume responsibility that everything that's happening in your life, even disease-wise and pain-wise, is happening for you. So don't say anymore that it's happening to you. Like many people around there, like probably all your friends and family, will be saying, oh, this is happening to me, or that's happening to me, or that's happening to this person or that person. I always like to say, this is happening for me. Why is this happening for me? Or why is that happening for me? You know, like if something goes wrong, I assume this is happening for me. And at the same time, I assume that I have caused it or created it. And by doing that, I have learned lots of lessons that I have been able to share with many of my clients too. So this is going to be a fun exercise, even though it's a bit of a yucky topic, because people don't really like to admit they have pain or trauma in their body, but it is a real fun one. So, for instance, when I thought I was cruising along really well, I was happy in my life, like mother of 6 kids, happily married, had a business, was following my passion, and I'm a person that always goes, the glass is half full, and you know, suddenly a truck comes along and crashed into my body, and that was the end of my life, of that chapter of my life. Like since then, it just completely changed my structure physically, and it changed. I had to rebuild my life. It changed everything. And I'm just telling you this because I know what it's like to have pain, and the only reason I got better was by me admitting to me, like Grada admitting it, the little Grada admitting it to the big Grada, and or to all the parts of me, that hey, I played a part in causing this. Why is this happening for me? Okay, so if your pain is in direct harmony with your body, what does it mean, you know, when you have like 5 broken ribs, a broken leg, a broken neck, a bleeding liver, smashed up tummy, smashed up sacrum, smashed up hips, on and on and on, like those kind of injuries that I had. What does that mean then? Like I thought I was happy and that my life was in harmony. I really work more towards harmony and fulfillment rather than just kind of on the surface happiness. So I'll tell you something. When you have broken bones are always an indication of suppressed anger, right? So you're not tuning into your anger, you've tuned out to anger, and that energy has to go somewhere. and this can often cause a fracture, right? Even the word fracture is often to do like your fractures or whatever. I think that's an English word that means you're grumpy or something like that. So if you have anger energy in your body and it needs an outlet, that can create broken bones. So sometimes I've had clients who always seem to break their arm, and it just better and the arm breaks again. And so that's a double message, by the way, because anger will find its way like in the neck, so and in the back of your head, gets really tense all through here, you grind your teeth. And then if you're still not listening, so you have stiff neck and back pain, upper back, the anger can go into your arms and into your fists as well, because like this is really what your body wants to be doing, like it wants to express itself through making that movement, right? And so once I worked with my client who broke his arm several times, well, the anger was gone because we cleared that energy, and he hasn't broken his arm since. But if you don't go to a healer and you want to heal your own body or be intelligent, this is really to do with being intelligent with yourself, right? I'll tell you some shortcuts. So anger affects this part, often like headaches, like if you have headaches that start here, it's often an anger and frustration, teeth grinding, jaw problems, neck problems, stiff neck, arm problems. That means you need to do some screaming, drive around by yourself in the car, allow the anger energy to be released through the vocal cords. Do that for 1 or 2 minutes every day. And after several weeks, you are going to be so peaceful. Nothing will trigger you anymore. You'll just feel like a Buddha because your triggers will be gone. Now, anger is simply energy that's built up in your body because you've ignored your body's requests. Or even it can be from your childhood when you requested things, you were crying out and people didn't listen. You were ignored, so those requests weren't answered. And now you're still not listening to your body, so your body goes, oh, all right then. Well, I'll just make a truck crash into your body. Well, so I could think, well, why is that happening for me? Well, if I hadn't had a truck accident, something worse could have happened, right? I could have just woken up one day and had a stroke or be riddled with cancer, right? Because our body is trying to do our emotional healing for us. That we don't know that we have to do that because we haven't been taught. Even if we want to do it, people don't know how to do it. So I do teach my clients stuff. So I want to go on to the next subject. So cancer, I do see a lot of people with cancer as well. And so a tumor is often formed when there is like an empty space in the energy. So like we flowing balls of energy, you understand it. So like we literally a ball of invisible energy, but also of course we have our visible shape as well. But the tumor starts to take up space where there is an emptiness in the energy field. So it's like in your garden, if you clean the soil and it looks nice and clean, well, Mother Nature is going to fill that up with weeds if you don't quickly put plants in it, right? Because the universe doesn't like empty spaces. It fills it up. So how do we get an empty space somewhere in our energy field? Well, there's a few reasons for that. And the key reason is often, again, it's like a traumatic memory that we have, or, traumatic, more than one trauma, often from our childhood, and we've lost consciousness around it, right? So it's like something happened, we couldn't deal with it at the time because it was too big and too traumatic. So the conscious mind goes, okay, I'm just going to forget it and forget it and forget it. And by the time you've forgotten it 1,000 times, you literally can't remember it anymore. So you've removed your consciousness from that event. but your body can never forget. Our body never forgets one single thing, right? I'm talking about the cells of our body. It remembers everything. So, but we've removed our consciousness, so it's like emptiness there, and suddenly something starts to appear to draw our attention to it. And if it's a tumor, it starts to press onto your organs and stuff like that. We have to listen to it. So cancer, in my opinion, or even an accident like I had, but probably pretty much all kind of acute painful events. But let's talk about cancer. Cancer is really a message to say to you, can you please stop what you're doing and start listening to me, and start taking better care of yourself, start loving yourself more, start be kinder to yourself, be more gentle, how you see yourself, how you talk to yourself. And I can tell you for sure, it's always to do with the fact that you have to slow down. You're trying to pack too much in your day, and you're just being relentless with yourself and your lifestyle and your body. And so your body will do something to you, for you, so that you literally sit up and take notice, because now you are in danger, right? If you just ignore it, you could die very, very quickly. So here's the thing though, if you are just going to treat it with, say, orthodox medicine like chemotherapy, or even if you just treat your cancer with a healthy diet, but you're not listening to the message, you're not tuning in, you're tuning out, chances are it's going to come back, right? So that makes sense, doesn't it? Because it's happening for you. It's happening for you so that your life gets better, not worse. Because the universe wants your life to get a lot better, like wants you to be a lot more abundant, a lot more peaceful, a lot more calm, a lot more connected, a lot more joyful. So an empty space, by the way, is also often that your joy has gone AWOL, right? The last time you felt joyful, you can't even remember when it was. And this happens because a lot of people, they just get up, go to work, fill their lives up, or maybe they are just going on automatic pilot, like autopilot, because there's so many pressures and you need to pay the bills and so on. Or you're caught up in a relationship that you're not happy in, so that can often mean your joy is gone as well. So it's important that you remember you're here to be a joyful being, to be fully expressed emotionally. You deserve to have a fulfilled life. So that's another thing. Often when I talk to the body, because I talk to people's body and then I listen to what the body tells me, what people's bodies tell me, I interpret it and can do that very easily. So if there is an empty space in the body or an empty feeling, another thing that it often means is that person has run out of courage. It simply doesn't have the courage for any change whatsoever, but it's feeling stuck, like very, very stuck. And so the body is going like, I have courage, I want you to step up and have courage, right? So that's not an easy thing to do, because why doesn't that person have courage, for instance, to say, I'm out of here, goodbye, or, we need to discuss this relationship, otherwise, because it's not working for me, or people don't step up when they're not valued at work and so on. It always comes back to your childhood. So the inner child, of course, needs your attention, okay? And all of us, we all have inner children that are very, very loving, but forgotten. We've forgotten about them, and we have to spend time looking after them, and we have to spend time uncovering, finding where they are and bringing them out, and giving our inner children the time of the day. Okay, inner child is a term for a part of you that literally fractured off, broke off from the big you, and it kind of at a traumatic time, and then it kind of stopped growing. So, but it's been traveling along with you all this time, parallel with you, going through its own experiences, and it has a lot of wisdom to share for you. So we could do a practice right now to just tune into our body and just see if there is like a part of you that you've forgotten about, and it's often attached to a memory that will pop up into your brain or into your consciousness. And if that happens, I want you to welcome it in. I want you to stop pushing it away, right? Because what you resist persists. So you're just going to welcome it in. So I think I've already actually nearly run out of time from just explaining how this works, that your disease is in perfect harmony with your body. Your pain is in perfect harmony with your body. This is how it works. So we can do meditation to bringing some harmony back into your body. I just wanted to also mention, so that the top part of your body is to do with anger, and then sadness, like sadness is like in your chest area. So sadness causes breast cancer, right? Has its root cause in sadness. And then tummy, I don't know, you probably, sorry guys, if you can't see my tummy, sorry. So I'll put you back. But anyway, the tummy, like that's the soft part of your tummy, your gut and all that, that's where we store fear, right? And the kidneys at the back is also a lot to do with fear, and the bladder is also to do with fear, right? So when we are fearful, literally our breath gets very shallow because our tummy is full of fear, so we can't drop into it. But actually what you need to do is breathe right into your tummy, and the fear gets released. Anyway, that's for another time, but I've just given you a little bit of a roadmap to tell you how you can be very intelligent with your body, release those emotions, and then your body doesn't need to get sick, and you don't need to get an accident either, okay? And if you do get sick and do get an accident, be compassionate with yourself, because we are multi-dimensional beings, right? And some of the things that we go through are not just caused by us, but there is always an element that is caused by us, for sure. And so we have to be honest with ourselves and keep asking ourselves, what else am I not seeing? What's the message here? How can I listen better to my body? So let's do this for a few more minutes. I know I'm out of time, but it's still good. Okay, so I want you to do your hands like this again. Remember, we often do this, and it's very calming and soothing for your brain. So the brain can just switch off and just close your eyes and just rest your hands on your chest like this. And then you can follow the breath and just stretch those neck muscles out a bit. Let's make your head flop forward. Okay, my body wants to do a burp, so that actually means my digestion is relaxing. And just allow your body to do whatever it wants to do. See, my body now even wants to rock backwards and forwards. And that's actually a sign that the energy is starting to flow. So this is just an exercise in noticing. So drop your eyes further backwards and focus inward. Just focus into the internal space of your body. And then notice what you feel. There can be a sensation, like a tightness in your brain. Maybe your teeth are hurting. Maybe you feel a tightness in your chest, or you feel a tingling or a popping of your neck, or, you know, a squeezy feeling, just be available, make yourself available to your body. Maybe your breasts are hurting, and that can be a sign of your hormones. And all you need to do right now is notice it, like shower that sensation with your attention. Just notice it, take notice of it. That's all your body wants. And then just allow your body to do what it wants to do. So I'm still rocking backwards and forwards. And I don't know why my body wants to do that, but that's okay by me. It's probably just releasing some tension. And then I notice my feet on the floor. I feel the soles of my feet on the floor. You can feel if your legs are floppy or are they holding tension. And just notice, begin to notice more and more things about your body. Perhaps there is tight a tension in one side of your neck and the other side feels light, or some heaviness, or some dense, sometimes it feels like a dense energy, like feels really thick or stuck, and then you just keep looking at it. Just really notice it, that's all. You don't need to say go away or I don't like you here, because that's the inner child again, feeling rejected. So just notice it, spend time, make yourself available, and have this compassionate awareness. So like more and more compassion, more and more kindness and softness and compassionate awareness. And so I'm going to open my eyes now, but because time is up. But this is how easy it is to begin a connection with your body, and your body will be very grateful. It will start to talk back to you and give you lots of insight and wisdom and inspiration and joy and peacefulness and all the things that you wish you want more of. Your body is going to deliver that to you because you are taking notice of it. Now you are becoming present, you are making yourself available. So for some reason my eyebrows are starting to itch. I don't know why, I've never had itchy eyebrows before. So I think my body is saying, Grade, will you just please shut up now, or something like that. Probably, because I like to keep these sessions at around the 20-minute mark. And I hope that you understand what I'm talking about, because once you get it, you'll notice that your life is really going to change for the better, right? You're going to feel more peaceful, more in harmony with yourself. Other people are going to notice how calm you are and how safe you feel to them, because literally you start to understand the language of your body. And it's a bit like the conscious mind talks Russian or something and your body is talking Chinese, and the two don't seem to understand each other a lot of the time, and that creates tension and hostility. So this is one way where your conscious mind is really taking notice of your body. And your body is the genius, right? Your body is your immune system. Your body already knows everything. Your body is a walking memory book. Your body keeps you healthy and happy. Your body creates the emotions. Your body creates the connections. Your body really is everything. So that's where it needs to start. Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in. And if you have any questions, just pop them in the comment box or send me a personal message. Spend time by yourself. Just lock yourself away, shut the door, and start noticing the internal space of your body. And let me know how you get on with that. Thanks, everyone. Big love from me, and see you next week. Bye-bye.